Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Using state-of-the-art bladeless LASIK technology, these board-certified surgeons offer better vision for you and your family. With 10 convenient locations, there's bound to be one nearby. Isn't it time that you lost your glasses? Call Laurel Eye Clinic or visit laureleye.com and schedule your free consultation.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Located across the street from the Clarion Hospital, Clarion Rehabilitation Services Incorporated offers a variety of therapies to get you back in the game, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and now aquatic therapy at the Clarion County YMCA. Clarion Rehab's CHAMP program provides a sports medicine option to local athletes as well, including providing certified athletic trainers to Keystone, Clarion, Clarion Limestone, and North Clarion, as well as a full-time ATC at its Clarion location. To find out more, go to clarionrehab.com or call them at 814-226-1356. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tip and Jim on the campus of Clarion University of Pennsylvania. This is a D9and10sports.com River 98.9 FM simulcast broadcast of District 9 High School basketball playoffs. The District 9 Class 1A semifinal game between the Elk County Catholic Crusaders, the number 1 seed, and the 5th-seeded North Clarion Wolves. Chris Rossetti here bringing you in. I do want to mention that today's game on the D9and10sports.com site is brought to you by the Patent Professional Group. The Patent Professional Group in Leeper provides all the traditional tax services and handles all the necessary forms and filings, including returns for individuals, corporations, partnerships, proprietarships, estates, and trusts. Find out more at patentprofessionalgroup.com. Also by C&A Trees. C&A Trees is your local greenhouse and garden center located 1.5 miles south of the Clarion Mall. Find out more at Facebook at facebook.com/CA-Trees814. Now going to bring in Tim Cotter of the River 98.7 FM in St. Mary's. Tim will be handling the play-by-play duties for this game. He'll be joined on Keller by Dave Constantino. You'll hear my voice occasionally during the broadcast, but this is really Tim and Dave's show.
So we're here at Clarion University. Welcome to all of you that normally listen on the River, and we thank D9and10sports.com for helping us bring all of this to you. The unique thing we get tonight with that, ladies and gentlemen, is you get to have video along with my voice. You haven't had that since a year ago at this time. So welcome to all of you. North Clarion, Elk County Catholic, as we get ready to see who is going to face DuBois Central Catholic in the district championship game that we will have here this weekend. Elk County Catholic 20-5 on the season. North Clarion 16-9 on the year as we get set for basketball here on the river and on D9 and 10 Sports. What I'm going to do right now, we'll get our first spot for our end on WQKY out of the way. We'll get that taken care of to get some of our fine sponsors in. And then when we come back, we'll preview this a little bit more as we get set for opening tip-off from Coach Cal Court. It wasn't that the last time we were here, but it is now Coach Cal Court. So it's District 9 playoff basketball coming up here on D9 and 10 Sports and on the river, 98.9.
Elk County Excavating is here for all of your excavating needs. Excavators, mini excavator, water trucks, road graders, super suckers, triaxles, lowboy, flatbeds, and dozers. For all of your excavating needs, one name to remember, Elk County Excavating. Call 834-DIRT. That's 834-DIRT. For your next commercial and residential job, contact Elk County Excavating. MasterCard and Visa accepted.
Hardly anyone is prepared for a vehicle repair. You usually become aware of the problem and then look for a professional to repair it. Here in our area, that professional is Adams Auto Repair. For Pennsylvania state inspections, alignments, oil changes, tires, and more, call 814-594-3394. If you need your car or truck undercoated, Adams can help. Adams Auto Repair, 729 South St. Mary Street, St. Mary's.
No matter what the occasion, religious gifts always bring hope and inspiration. The Benedictine Gift Shop at 139 Church Street in St. Mary's promises to offer a unique shopping experience with a wide variety of religious articles and everyday inspirational gifts. You'll find sacramental gifts, devotional items, indoor and outdoor statues, patron saint medals, greeting cards, religious jewelry, adult and children's books, and so much more. We are customer focused and will help you find that special gift you're looking for. The Benedictine Gift Shop is the only religious gift shop in Elk County and is conveniently located at 139 Church Street, St. Mary's. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and stop by and see us at 139 Church Street, St. Mary's.
Wet basement? Spring thaw is coming? Basement Technologies of the Alleghenies can help. Call or text the busy dog Chip Carnivale and his crew for your free waterproofing estimates. Call or text 814-594-4642. Check out all the pictures satisfied customers on the Basement Tech Facebook page. Basement Technologies of the Alleghenies can breathe new life into your basement. Don't waste valuable space in home or your business because of moisture. Call the professionals today at 814-594-4642.
Have the fever? Lindbergh Furniture does. Come see the area's largest selection of premium bedding. Name brand bedding to fit every style and budget. Single-sided, double-sided, memory foam, gel and latex foam, pocketed coil, and even adjustable beds are all on sale.
This week at your hometown Save-A-Lot, get fresh bone-in assorted pork chops, the family pack for $1.49 a pound. Fresh boneless beef bottom round roast or eye of round roast, $4.99 a pound. Fresh chicken drumsticks or thighs, a family pack for 99 cents a pound. Save on russet potatoes, a 10-pound bag for $2.99 each. Pepsi or Crush products, 2-liter bottles, 3 for $4. Maxwell House coffee, $7.29. Multi-meal cereals, 2 for $7. At Save-A-Lot, we have fresh boneless beef tip sirloin steaks, $4.99 a pound. Fresh bone-in pork loin chops, $1.99 a pound, along with extra value beef patties, just $7.99 a pound. Save on Red Delicious or Gala apples, $3.49 for a 3-pound bag. Cara, or blood oranges, $4.29 each. Fine ripe tomatoes, $1.29 a pound. Check our sales flyer online at savealot.com.
Back here at Clarion University as we get set for our second District 9 Class A semifinal of the evening. DuBois Central Catholic winners in the first game this evening. And Dave, we haven't, for those of us that are Elk County Catholic at least, we haven't seen a whole lot or heard a whole lot about North Clarion. You guys obviously have. What do we need to know about North Clarion?
I think it's going to be a classic contrast to tempo tonight. You're going to see a North Clarion team that typically likes just to get up and go, shoot the threes. There's no need for a shot clock typically when they have the basketball. Completely different than what we're probably going to see from Elk tonight. So what I'm anxious to see is, what does North Clarion do? Do they do what they do best, or do they maybe try to maximize their possessions and maybe slow things down?
And, of course, Elk County Catholic traditionally, in a lot of situations, does like to slow things down a bit. But it will be that, they'll see where the tempo of the game can be with North Clarion. Obviously, you can bank on Elk County Catholic not going into his own defense to make the three-point shot easier for North Clarion. But, yeah, so it will be time for our announcements and national anthem here. You want to keep it here for the national anthem, Chris?
Yeah, we can keep it here. It looks like it's going to be sung by an Elk County Catholic or a North Clarion student. I can't quite tell which. They're both kind of wearing the same.
That would be Mara Lecker from Elk County Catholic. She is a senior at Elk County Catholic and has become one of the standards for District 9 national anthems this year.
Stand as one nation under one flag.
Yeah, we'll leave it here for Mara Lecker if she's going to sing it here, and we'll hope we can bring that to you here, folks.
Mara Lecker.
Oh, say, can you sing Ireland's early night? What so proudly we had at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night. On the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and in the rocket's red glare, the bombs were singing there. It proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of thy brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mara Lecker.
Great job there by Mara Lecker on the national anthem here from Tippin Jim, Elk County Catholic senior.
A voice Elk County Catholic fans have been hearing for 4 years. And now, she will be a senior, so she will be missed next year.
I was going to say, it'll be a sad day at Elk County.
Yeah, she has
the victory tour.
Yeah, she has become the national anthem singer at just about every Elk County Catholic athletic event. We'll get the starters first for North Clarion. Aiden Hartle will be the first man to come off the bench to start tonight for North Clarion. Josh Dahm.
At forward, number 12, Colin Smader.
Colin Smader.
At forward, number 24, Cole Byers.
Cole Byers.
And at forward, number 42, Zeeland Argenrader.
And Zeeland Argenrader, your starting five for North Clarion. And for Elk County Catholic, looking down, the normal starting five for the Crusaders on the bench.
At guard, number 3, Jordan Wasco.
Jordan Wasco, who set the tempo early against Clarion for the Crusaders with his three-point shooting. Luke Jansen, one of the higher scorers for the Crusaders this year. Michael Jacobs.
At forward, number 35,
Adam Straub. And Charlie Brindle. They will be your starting five for the Crusaders this evening. And, of course, led by head coach Aaron Straub here at Coach Cal Court here at Clarion University. As we get set to go for the second semifinal game for District 9 Class 1A. The winner facing Du Bois Central Catholic. That will be here on Saturday. The loser, their season is not over. They will go into what was the traditional consolation game. We do not know yet site, time, date for all of that yet.
We were talking, Tim, last night about typically championship week, games are starting to be limited, but with so many consolation games, we still had a bunch going on tonight.
Yeah, it's a jam-packed schedule for a lot of things. When you have a lot of the class, or some of the classifications, I should say, get an extra team in now. Yeah, it's making for a busy. Shall we call it? I guess we'll call it end of district season.
A lot of gyms are getting a lot of use at this point that they normally wouldn't have.
Yeah, that's for sure. Ball in the air to begin, and the Crusaders will control possession going right to left on your radio dial or on your video screen with the Crusaders and the Wolves of North Clarion here at Clarion University. It'll be Jansen, Straub, and now Brindle will get the ball back at the top to reset things here against a zone-style defense here for North Clarion to begin things here. Underneath will go Wasco. Back out will go to Jansen. Wasco on the far side of the floor from us. Near side now will come to Brindle. He'll put up a college three. That won't go. Rebound pulled down North Clarion. That's Smader. Smader will hand back to Hartle to dribble up here. Aiden Hartle, who wears number 3 in the purple uniforms for North Clarion with the white trim. White numbers, love that. Makes it nice and easy for us to see up here. 2 uniforms, you can read the numbers and everything on real well here this evening.
We'll see how North Clarion responds to the intense pressure that Elk County's going to display tonight.
Hartle's going to drive. He's going to throw it off glass. He can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Straub. Brindle here now on the near side to Wasco. Underneath will go Jacobs. Tried to handle the pass from Straub underneath. It goes through his hands, out of bounds. Turnover, North Clarion.
And this is Elk's first experience on the Clarion University court this year, where North Clarion had a couple games last week in the KSAC championships.
And that definitely, I'll be the one to say it, that definitely does do something for these kids to be able to see where we're shooting at bigger depths behind the basket. That makes more difference than you think it does. North Clarion with a drive here, and that'll be laid in there by Hagen Raider for our first points of the evening. 2-0 North Clarion. Elk County Catholic now on the offensive end. Brindle to the far side, back up top. Straub now near side will come to Jacobs on the baseline. His pass tip stolen away. North Clarion is going to go the other way. It'll now be Hartle to control in the backcourt.
That was Josh Dahm stepping in front of that pass for the Wolves.
Hartle with it on the far side of the floor. Now handoff there. Schmader. Schmader tried to throw a pass underneath. Ball's loose on the floor, but it'll be run down by Byers. Now we'll come back out top to Dahm. And now a 3 from the near side from Schmader. That won't go. Long rebound controlled by Wasco. Wasco up into the front court now for the Crusaders. Near side, Brindle. Brindle on the near side wing. Now to the free throw line extended. Jacobs. Now a 3 from Wasco. That won't go. Another long rebound tipped around. It'll be tipped out of bounds by Jansen. We'll go North Clarion's way here on offense.
See our first substitution tonight for Elk.
That will be Colby Nussbaum to check in for the Crusaders, who don't have a deep bench. 5 players on the floor, 5 players on the bench for the Crusaders here. They've had a short bench even down to as low as 8 during the year.
First time Dave and I saw them, Tim, they had only 8 players on that bench.
Yes. Yeah, that's for a big part of the season. A couple of players came up from the JV squad for the playoff run. North Clarion controlling possession here. Hagen Raider now into the corner will go for 3. That won't go from Hartle. Rebound Crusaders. Brindle pushes up here near side to Wasco. Wasco driving the baseline. He had his shot blocked, and North Clarion will control underneath. Tight defense from the Wolves so far tonight here against the Crusaders. Hartle controlling. Now up top we will go Schmader. Schmader with his dribble up at the top. Smader still with it, tries to drive to the baseline, and now it'll come back out here onto the near side wing to Hartle. Hartle with his dribble, tries to go to the free throw line, picks up his dribble up top, ball tipped and stolen away. Jansen drive, had his shot blocked, it ends up out of bounds, and it will be ECC basketball on the baseline.
A lot of contact early here with no whistles being called.
4:21 left to go in the first quarter. It's 2-0 North Clarion. Inbounds comes quickly to Jansen, and he'll tie the game on the offensive play. So 2-0, or I beg your pardon, 2-2 now after the bucket by Luke Jansen. Far side for North Clarion now. Hargenrader up top. Near side will come now Schmader. And now up top, Hartle. North Clarion now going to put up a three from Hartle from outside. That won't go. The rebound, Straub, and outlet to Brindle. Brindle going to take a little bit of time. Bring the ball back here near side. It will swing around. Wasco with it now. Wasco up top to Jansen. Back to Wasco near side. Wasco's going to drive. Now look, backdoor for Nussbaum. He forces up a shot. He gets it to go.
Nice look that time by Wasco. To find Nussbaum on the blocks. We'll have a media timeout here.
Foul number 24, Cole Byers, his first.
So it'll be the foul on Cole Byers, his first, team's first. And Chris, if you want to, by all means, go right ahead for our first media timeout.
Yeah, today's game being brought to you by Janney Montgomery Scott and Clarion. No matter where you are in life, Janney Montgomery Scott is here for you. Call their Clarion office at 814-223-9990. Also by Burford and Henry Real Estate. Buying, selling, or buying a home, then call Burford and Henry Real Estate today. 814-227-7355. Check them out online at burfordandhenry.com. Burford and Henry Real Estate, something different. By Hunter Station Golf Club. Hunter Station, located 3 miles south of Tonesta, is opening for the season April 1st with both the golf course and the restaurant. Of course, it's weather permitting for the golf course. Season passes on sale now. Online at hunterstation.com. By the Computer Guru. For all your computer needs, go to the Computer Guru on Tylersburg Road in Leeper, computerguru.net. Tonesta Builder Supply, with locations in Shippenville and Tonesta. Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. TonestaBuilders.us. By Clarion Rehab Services. Clarion Rehab can get you back in the game. They have the athletic trainer here at North Clarion High School. Check them out online, clarionrehab.com. Also by Pitt Bradford, where students love where they learn. Check out Pitt Bradford online at upb.pitt.edu. An open house day is coming up on Friday, March 18th. To register, go to upb.pitt.edu/visit-campus.
Colby Nussbaum will have one free throw when we come out of this media timeout here. You're on D9 and 10 Sports and the River 98.9. It's Crusader playoff basketball and North Clarion playoff basketball. Nussbaum will make his free throw here for the old-fashioned three-point play, and it's 5-2 Elk County Catholic. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
Last couple possessions for North Clarion, they've been settling for the three. See if they look to maybe penetrate or kick the ball inside.
Hartle with the dribble on the far side wing. He's going to, nope, not going to get a shot up, according to official Grumley. He was fouled before that. And Jordan Wasco is going to pick up his first, and the team's first.
Not a bad foul that time because the ball did actually going in after that. So first team foul on Elk.
Quickly inside, we will go on the offensive play. Hartle will lay it in. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for one more here. And that foul is going to go on Adam Straub, his first, team second.
Number 35, Adam Straub.
Nice penetration that time by Hartle.
Team foul number 2.
Free throw here for Hartle. On its way. No good. A little too long off the back iron. Rebound, Crusaders. Brindle down the far side of the floor. Now we'll bring the ball back here near side. It will end up in the hands of Wasco. Now up top, Brindle. Brindle, near side, Straub. Far side, Brindle on a skip. Now Wasco. Wasco had it poked away, but right to Straub. Back to Wasco. He's going to put up a three from the corner. Yes! Jordan Wasco. Did that a couple times against Clarion. Now did it once here for against North Clarion. It's 8-4 Elk County Catholic with the lead.
I don't think if you're North Clarion, you want to leave him unguarded out there.
Schmader looking to drive, gets one off glass. He can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound back after a tip. That won't go either. This time Jansen's going to run it down for the Crusaders. Brindle pushing ahead to Wasco. Wasco along the baseline. Ball's on the floor. It'll be tipped out of bounds by North Clarion with 2:23 left to go in the first quarter, and it's 8-4 Elk County Catholic.
Good pace to this game so far.
Inbounds, looking up top. Brindle will get it on the safety outlet up at the top. Again, North Clarion in a zone defense here. Something in there for this game the Crusaders don't see much of anymore. 3 from Brindle won't go. Straub with the offensive rebound to
Nice
Jansen.
pass.
And then his shot was blocked. Thought we might see a foul there, but didn't get it there either. And then Jansen ends up out of bounds.
That was Hargenrader on the block, Dave and Tim.
Yeah, a lot of contact inside. And we'll see if that continues the whole way through here.
Thus far, the officials are letting them play here at Clarion University. Up top, Smader with the basketball to start. Now Hardo will get it. Now Smader will get it here. Now far side will skip the ball over to Dom. And now up top, it will be Hardo. Hardo with the dribble. Trying to drive. He will drive in the paint. We're going to get an offensive foul. Jordan Wasco is going to take the charge there.
And that's something I think North Clarion's maybe not used to seeing because a lot of teams around here play zone. You penetrate to the basket against Elk, you've got to be prepared for someone to step in and take the charge.
Yeah, that's something that gets taught to these Elk County Catholic school system kids from a very young age about the, if you will, the fundamentals of taking a charge. Brindle on the offensive end now for the Crusaders. Jansen, baseline. It will go to Wortman. Will Wortman now underneath. Straub, drive, can't get his shot to go. Second chance, yes. Get his own rebound back, put it back in. 10-4, Elk County Catholic with the lead. Drive quickly here for North Clarion on the other end. Hartle can't get it to go. Ball tipped around. It'll be out of bounds off the hands of Michael Jacobs with 1:06 left to go in the first quarter.
And North Clarion has to be careful to not let things get away. Maybe slow the pace down a little bit more than they're used to doing.
Inbounds will come to Byers, and now we'll work it around up top for a 3 from Schmader. That'll go. North Clarion finding their first 3 of the evening, and it's 10-7 Elk County Catholic. Jansen with the basketball for the Crusaders. Now Wortman in the corner. He lost the handle, and now it's going to be stolen away. Very nice pressure there from Hargenrader to get the first tip and then the steal. North Clarion now, as we're under a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Hartle up at the top, and now we're going to get a foul on Jacobs.
That'll be team foul number 3.
I do want to mention to people who might be watching the broadcast that our clock doesn't necessarily sync with the clock on the in the arena, so it's just meant as a guideline more than an actual. Hey, why was there 0 seconds and that counted?
and it probably should say for some of your normal viewers on your website, of course, we're streaming this on the radio too, so that's why I'm going to talk a little more necessarily than say Chris normally does for his play-by-play, just to be descriptive for our radio friends here.
The old simulcast, like the Penguins used to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was my first thought when this all started. Jansen with a steal. He's going to drive for the Crusaders, lay it in. He now has 4 in the quarter, and the Crusaders now lead 12-7. We have 8, 7, and 6 left to go here in the first quarter as it is controlled, and now we're going to get a travel.
3.2 seconds left.
So it looked like North Clarion was going to get the last possession. Elk gets the steal, scores the ball. Now they have a chance for another shot before the buzzer.
So Elk will inbounds here. And Brindle will get a shot away. We're going to get a foul on that 3 at the end of the first quarter. So Brindle's going to shoot 3. And we got to get the Crusader cheerleaders off the floor here. A little bit, they're used to, as soon as the horn goes, they have to start to get their cheer in. So Brindle's going to shoot 3 free throws here to end the first quarter. First one is good. His first point of the evening.
That's just the cardinal sin there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's taboo to foul a 3-point shooter, but from 25 feet away, even worse.
Second free throw is also good. I missed who that foul was on.
Yeah, the one negative of the games here at Tippin is they don't put the fouls on the board anywhere. So.
Yep. We'll catch it eventually here, I'm sure. Brindle's third will be no good. So at the end of one quarter of play, it's Elk County Catholic 14, North Clarion 7. You are watching on D9and10sports.com and listening on the River 98.9.
Have questions on real estate and property transactions? Contact the law firm of Meyer, Wagner, Brown & Krause. Attorney Brad Krause.
Our firm is very much involved in real estate transactions. We are involved in perhaps if somebody has a subdivision, we work with that individual, with a surveyor in terms of getting the paperwork to the municipality for approval, follow up in terms of getting those deeds on record with respect to that. We're also involved in if anybody is conveying property to other individuals, maybe obtaining a mortgage. We do the title search work. We do the title certification work. So we're really heavily involved in that.
Contact the law firm at Meyer, Wagner, Brown & Krause, located at 115 Lafayette Street in St. Mary's. Call 814-781-3445 or visit us online at mwbklaw.com.
Back here at Clarion University as we get set for second quarter action here. As it's Elk County Catholic 14, North Clarion 7. North Clarion will have the ball to start the second quarter, as you probably heard our PA announcer tell everyone here. As it will be Hartle to control here to start for North Clarion. Aiden Hartle will now bring a pass here near side to Colin Schmader. Schmader to the free throw line. Now Hartle's going to put up a three. That won't go. Rebound, long one, controlled by Jansen. He's trapped by three people and then gets fouled.
Yeah, good rebound that time by Elk. They had the numbers down there, but Jansen couldn't see as he was surrounded by three North Clarion players.
Josh Dahm will pick up his first foul. Oh, that's his second, so there's the one that I missed. So that's his second. And it will be Elk County Catholic ball to basically go the length of the floor here. As they will dribble up. Now near side, Colby Nussbaum. Jordan Wasco now at the top of the key for the Crusaders. Near side, Straub beyond the three-point line. Now into the paint. Jansen gets his shot away and good.
Good look inside that time for the Crusaders. Good patience.
16-7 Elk County Catholic with the lead. As Aiden Hartle will dribble up here. Now it'll come on to Schmader near side. And now we'll go to Hargenrader. Hargenrader off glass and good. He has 4 in the game. And it's 16-9. Back and forth we go. A little faster pace than maybe we expected here to start. Brindle now for 3. That won't go. Rebound, Hargenrader.
Hargenrader coming off a career game the other night. 20 points in the quarterfinal game.
Hartle's going to force up a shot along the baseline. We're going to get a foul away from the ball, I believe, against the Crusaders. We are, and it will be Colby Nussbaum's first. Team's fourth. We will see North Clarion inbound from the baseline. Inbounding here for North Clarion. Schmader will get the basketball. He'll come off a screen, put up a shot. That won't go. Rebound controlled now by the Crusaders. Brindle running near side. Up top, it will be to Straub. Now Nussbaum. Nussbaum skip pass over to Brindle. Brindle dribbles out to the wing on the near side towards us. Here from where we are broadcasting from this evening. Far side will go now to Jansen. Jansen into the corner. Brindle back up top. Wasco floater from the paint. That won't go. Rebound controlled in the end by Brindle. Kind of ripped it away from the North Clarion player there. Far side, Wasco. Wasco looking to drive, kicks back out to Nussbaum, who's going to send it back up top to Straub. Near side, Brindle. Brindle drive, baseline, off glass, good.
Nice body control that time from Brindle. Took the ball in the wing.
North Clarion bench was looking for the charge there, but Brindle has a habit of shifting his body to not make that contact. Now North Clarion on the offensive end. This will be Hartle to drive. He's going to be fouled, and he will go to the free throw line for 2.
I think that's what North Clarion has to do a little bit more of instead of relying on the outside shot. Take it hard to the basket.
So it will send Aiden Hartle to the free throw line for 2. 0 for 1 in the first quarter he was. Gets his first one to go here as Michael Jacobs will check back in for the Crusaders here.
All season long on D9 and 10sports.com. Free throw line brought to you by Tennis the Builder Supply.
Second free throw, in and out, rattles around and out. Jacobs comes down with the rebound. And now Jansen will dribble up. Jansen sends the ball to the free throw line to Wasco. Jansen gets it back. Now Wasco. Wasco ball on the floor after a tip, and what we're going to tie up. It will be Crusader basketball on the possession arrow.
We're kind of like the Yankees sometimes, Tim. We've got like everything under the sun.
I've always said I'm impressed that you guys can remember all of that to be able to do first quarter, second quarter, free throw line, foul.
It's all written down.
Yeah. Jansen far side to Wasco. Wasco up at the top. He'll dribble here now to Jansen. Brindle in the corner. Brindle sends it back to Wasco. Wasco has it far side. Wasco now to Straub. He wasn't expecting the pass, but he able to come up with it. Now Jansen. Jansen drives, baseline, kicks out. Brindle for 3. Yes!
You just mentioned that the way he's able to control his body on the baseline to find the open Crusader in the corner to bury the 3.
Timeout. North Clarion, 30-second timeout. So 30-second timeout here.
Yeah, today's game being brought to you by Patton Professional Group. The Patton Professional Group in Leeper provides all the traditional tax services and handles all the necessary forms and filings, including returns for individuals, corporations, and partnerships. Find out more at pattonprofessionalgroup.com. Also by CNA Trees. CNA Trees is your local greenhouse and garden center, located 1.5 miles south of the Clarion Mall. Stop by CNA Trees. Check out their houseplant selection in the garden room located with spring inventory. CNA Trees is open Monday through Saturday and can be reached at 814-745-3232. Also like them on Facebook at facebook.com/CA Trees 814. Was down there just a couple weeks ago. It was feeling like spring there when it was feeling like winter everywhere else. I love going to greenhouses in this time of year because they're ready for spring and they've got a lot of stuff going on, Tim.
I am ready for my front yard to not be an ice skating rink anymore. I am ready. So we're ready. I thought we were ready, but now we're going to get one of the North Clarion players sent back to the bench. We must have a blood issue here, so that's Hartle, who is going to have to get something taken care of here for blood first before we.
Yeah, there's a little scrape on his knee area there. We're all old enough to remember the pre-Magic Johnson days.
Yeah.
When this wasn't a big deal, and then Magic Johnson comes along and the AIDS and all that, and then this became a big deal, and rightfully so. But
yeah, they would stop it only if there was blood on the court. As long as if it was on you, you were all right.
Yeah.
On the court, they would stop it.
So we'll get a makeshift bandage there just below the knee, his left knee, or right around his left knee. And now we're ready to go again.
21-10 is our score. Elk County Catholic.
And it will be Hartle to control the basketball here up top for the Wolves of North Clarion. Hartle, yep, he's going to get called for 5. I don't think he realized that the count was still on. It never came off and gets called for the 5-second closely guarded violation.
Solid defense by Elk County. Kept within the distance for the 5 count to be called.
So Brindle will control here to start the offensive possession for the Crusaders. Now up top it will go on far side. Wasco, now Jansen. Rotating around against North Clarion here now, who has matched up man-to-man. Jansen drive, lays it off glass, and good.
Good left hand from Jansen.
Luke now with 8 points in this first half. And now North Clarion will have to try and respond here, down 13. It's 23-10, Elk County Catholic with the lead.
And this is a critical point of the game here, Tim, where, it's 13, and you don't want to get too far behind this type of team that can kind of milk the clock and get good possessions and good shots each possession they have.
Hartle drive, can't get his shot to go. Rebound on the floor, and We're going to get that one of the Crusader players touched it while he was out of bounds. And that, I believe, is going to take us to our media timeout. So I'll tell you what, Chris, if you want to cue me up here for our end, we can hear from one of our fine sponsors, the St. Mary's Auto Group.
Hey everyone, it's Amy here from St. Mary's Auto Group. Do you have any extra vehicles sitting around like lawn ornaments? Well, you're in luck. We are in desperate need of pre-owned vehicles, and we want your car. Any year, any make, any model, we want it. Heck, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. Seriously, we want your car. Heck, we'll even buy you out of your lease. Call us anytime at 814-834-2000 to set up a no-cost-to-you appraisal on your vehicle, and we'll be happy to check it out and give you an aggressive offer before you walk out the door. If you are interested in upgrading to your current ride, don't forget that no one does pre-owned vehicles like we do. Every vehicle goes through a rigorous inspection process, gets a professional detail, and comes out with all available service records. We believe in being as transparent as possible about our vehicles. Stop into any of our stores along the $1 Million Highway or visit us online at stmariesautogroup.com. St. Mary's Auto Group, where buying and selling your car is fun, fast, and easy.
We thank the St. Mary's Auto Group for being one of our fine sponsors all season here on the river. Welcome to all of you, whether you be watching on D9and10sports.com or listening on the River 98.9. It's North Clarion and Elk County Catholic in District 9 playoff action here at Clarion University. Crusaders leading 23-10. They have the basketball on their offensive end. Wasco with it up at the top of the key. Wasco dribbles here to the near side, handoff to Brindle. Brindle is going to get to the paint, kick back door. Jacobs off glass and good.
Great assist that time. Good look from Charlie Brindle.
And now North Clarion on the offensive end looking to respond. Colin Schmader. Now near side, we will bring it around to Hargenrader. Hargenrader, far side. Schmader brings it back up top. Now Hargenrader with it again. He'll spin into the paint, and it's stolen away. Jacobs ends up with it for the Crusaders. Wasco, now Brindle pushing the tempo here. Now we'll slow down a bit. Skip pass over to Jansen. Jansen's going to look to drive. Kick to Straub in the paint. Can't get his shot to go. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it'll be North Clarion basketball.
Tim, oftentimes I've said if a junior high coach wants to see how fundamental a team is at both ends of the floor, they should come watch an Elk County game.
From basically, you can come see any Elk County Catholic school system game with the Cavalier program the whole way up. There's a reason why the Crusaders are often competitive year after year. A shot there for North Clarion from Schmader won't go. Rebound in transition. Brindle can't get his shot to go. Jacobs is going to take a second chance effort. He'll get fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line.
You know, one of the real keys to that program at Elk, I mean, first of all, Aaron Straub being there for 40 years. But the number of junior high and elementary school coaches who have been there for like 20 years, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. It's a stability in program really is what creates what you're seeing on the court here. No good on the first for Michael Jacobs.
I remember playing against those Cavalier programs. I'm originally from Punxsutawney, so a lot of battles up in St. Mary's.
Yes. Second free throw is good for Jacobs, and it extends the Crusader lead 26-10. Elk County Catholic with the lead here.
For those of you who have been living under a rock, Aaron Straub, 935 career wins, 908 as the boys coach, and a few as the girls coach before he became the boys coach.
Just a few wins in just a few years. Yeah.
And really just a few losses.
Yeah.
I was 6 when he started coaching.
There you go. Schmader with the basketball now for North Clarion on the offensive end. He'll feed back door for Hargenrader. He can't get his shot to go. Crusaders control the rebound. Straub with the rebound. Brindle now coming up slowly in transition with a minute and a half left to go here in the first quarter, just under that. First half, beg your pardon. Yeah,
Wasco. First half.
Yes. Jansen with the basketball, looking to drive, kicks back out. Wasco now up top, Straub. Brindle. Now he's going to look to drive in the baseline, kick back door. Jacobs off glass. Ooh, yes, it will go. I was about to say a little too strong, but he proved me wrong.
Very few baskets tonight have not been assisted by Elk County. Great job of being unselfish and finding their teammates.
Under a minute left to go here in the first half. It's Elk County Catholic 28, North Clarion 10. Dom with it at the top of the key for the Wolves of North Clarion. Has to pick up his dribble after it's tipped, and it will be Hargenrader who will come get it from him to reset the play at the top. Hargenrader, and now Wasco. Wasco is going to pick up one that Coach Straub won't like there. His second, team 6. And we'll see Aiden Hartle return for North Clarion. It will also see Will Wortman return for the Crusaders here.
Yeah, so we're kind of in that danger zone, Chris, where it's an 18-point lead here. North Clarion could really benefit themselves by getting the basket before halftime.
Hartle with the basketball. Far side. Schmader looking to drive. That is shot blocked. I was expecting the jump ball call to be there, but we will get it now with it on the floor. Tie up, it will be North Clarion basketball.
23.9 to go here in the second quarter.
It'll be Dom to trigger the inbounds pass from the baseline here. Looking and gets it in. Hartle had it tipped away by a Crusader defender, so we'll just kind of reset. I think this time we're going to go on the sideline instead of the baseline.
Yep, good call.
Official Grumley's going to take it this time instead of official Smith. And now we're going to hold up here. Do we maybe have another
we have some blood
issue, so we're going to have to get that cleaned up by one of the...
Yeah, Ryan Smith is standing over top the blood right now.
I'm assuming we would be looking for one of the athletic trainers here, but since it's blood.
We have blood on the floor.
You go to a basketball game and a wrestling match breaks. Yeah. We got a blood time out here.
Yes.
Well, the last game we had 2 kids down on this side that were riding each other like it was a wrestling match, and
so we'll wait to get the blood taken care of by the player and get the blood taken care of on the floor, as our officials are still waiting for that. Now we'll get the North Clarion trainer to come over to get that cleaned up.
While they're doing that, may as well thank a couple of our D9 and 10 sports sponsors, Janney Montgomery Scott and Clarion. No matter where you are in life, Janney Montgomery Scott is here for you. Call their Clarion office at 814-223-9990. You guys have a lot of great sponsors. We have a lot of great sponsors. Really couldn't bring these high school athletic events to people without great small local businesses that do such a wonderful job. I know you guys have always had a lot of people up there in St. Mary's. We get people from all over District 9 because of what we do, but they're just so great, Tim.
Yeah, and you talk about the longevity of Coach Straub's coaching career. We have the same thing with a lot of our sponsors that have been with us for 20-plus years of Crusader basketball on the river. On the inbounds pass after the timeout for the blood, it will end up turning over back to Elk County Catholic as we had pressure on a North Clarion offensive player. He pivoted and stepped out of bounds in the process. So turnover to the Crusaders.
Down to 14 seconds. Remember, the clock on the screen not necessarily in sync with the clock in the arena.
Brindo with the basketball as the Crusaders will look for the last shot here. 6, 5, and 4 left on that clock. Brindo's going to look for Straub, feed him off the glass and lay it in as the buzzer goes for the end of the first half. So our score at the end of the first half is Elk County Catholic 30 and North Clarion 10. Halftime show here on the river brought to you by Meyer, Wagner, Brown, and Krause. For you guys, do you guys have a halftime sponsor?
It is. It is the Potter County Family Campground. PotterCountyCamping.com, camping in God's country.
There you go. So we'll take our first break here in the halftime show with Elk County Catholic leading by 20. It's 30-10, Elk County Catholic.
Welcome to Catalyst. We're the company in the new building at the St. Mary's Airport Industrial Park. For over 65 years, the key to our success has been our people. At Catalyst, we pride ourselves in creating and maintaining a culture where family comes first, where people enjoy working, and where we get to know each other on a first-name basis. Catalyst is growing, and that means so are the opportunities for employment. If you'd like to join the Catalyst family, we invite you to check out our website at catalystcorp.com.
Make that party, watching your favorite team, or just kicking back time extra special by cracking one open. Compliments of DePrater's Beverage, Lawrence Street, St. Mary's. The DePrater family has been making sure Northwestern Pennsylvania never goes thirsty, and has been doing it for years. All the name brands you love and specialty beverages too. Stop by DePrater's today and stock up. DePrater's Beverage, Lawrence Street, St. Mary's.
Have questions on real estate and property transactions? Contact the law firm of Meyer, Wagner, Brown & Krause. Attorney Brad Krause.
Our firm is very much involved in real estate transactions. We are involved in perhaps if somebody has a subdivision, we work with that individual, with a surveyor in terms of getting the paperwork to the municipality for approval, follow up in terms of getting those deeds on record with respect to that. We're also involved in if anybody is conveying property to other individuals, maybe obtaining a mortgage. We do the title search work. We do the title certification work. So we're really heavily involved in that.
Contact the law firm at Meyer, Wagner, Brown & Krause, located at 115 Lafayette Street in St. Mary's. Call 814-781-3445 or visit us online at mwbklaw.com.
If you're fixing it up or building it new, Burke's is the first place to go.
Need a hand with your next painting project? Your neighbors at Burke's Ace on the $1 Million Highway are always ready to go that extra mile to help. You can count on us for top-rated paints like Benjamin Moore, Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines, and Clark and Kensington. Our knowledgeable store associates will make sure you get the paint, supplies, and expert advice you need to get the job done. That's what our extra mile promise is all about. After you visit Burke's Ace, if you still need something to finish off your painting project, we'll deliver it free. Now that's helpful. Burke's Ace on the $1 Million Highway.
Burke's Home Center and Rental Place.
Saturday, March 19th at Maker's Warehouse in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Auto Body proudly presents the high-energy sounds of country music artist Chris Higbee. Think you don't like country music? Many have said that his performance is so infectious that non-country fans turn into big hillbillies. You may remember Chris as part of the Poverty Neck Hillbillies back in the early 2000s. He still brings that big energy to his show today. Don't wait. Get your tickets now by calling St. Mary's Auto Body at 814-781-1961. Cost is $25 and includes a show by local favorite six-pack. All seats are bring your own bottle.
When you kiss me, the world gets smaller, the ground starts falling.
Don't miss Chris Higbee with special guest six-pack Saturday, March 19th at Maker's Warehouse in St. Mary's, presented by St. Mary's Auto Body.
And back here at Clarion University, as we are here at the half, we just had an extremely exciting game of tic-tac-toe being played here at halftime at Clarion University.
Yeah, you had to make a basket. You had to make a free throw. You had two teammates. One make the free throw. The other has to run out, play the tic-tac-toe. We were just saying, North Clarion, they screwed it up. It was North Clarion versus Elk, and they had a chance for the center. Elk makes the first one, doesn't take the center. North Clarion makes the second one, doesn't take the center. As Dave said, they're spending too much time on their phones. They don't understand how to play tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, they haven't downloaded that app yet. So, let's run through where we are here at the half at Clarion University, I guess I should say. Run through the stats here as Elk County Catholic leads 30-10 here at the half for North Clarion. We had 7 points in that first quarter, just 3 in the second quarter against the Crusader defense. Their leading scorer for North Clarion at the half is Zealand Hargenrader with 4, 2 each in the first 2 quarters. Colin Schmader has a 3-pointer in that first quarter, and 3 points for Aiden Hartle here in this first half as well for North Clarion. For Elk County Catholic, it's Luke Jansen, the leading scorer on a balanced scoring effort for the Crusaders. Luke Jansen with 8, Charlie Brindle with 7, 5 from Michael Jacobs. That was all in the second quarter, by the way. Adam Straub with 4, and then 3 each from Colby Newsbaum and Jordan Wasco here at the half. Yeah, the North Clarion offense definitely having their share of issues with the Crusader defense. That's for sure. Let's take another break here in the halftime show. Get in a few more of our sponsors here from the river as we have a simulcast going this evening on D9and10sports.com as well as on the river. So we'll hear from some of our fine sponsors that make Crusader basketball possible on the river 98.9.
The Bistro at Copper Fox Wines is now open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Copper Fox Bistro, featuring a wide variety of daily specials. Check our complete menu on our Facebook page. And be sure to check out the wine selection, just in time for the holidays, at Copper Fox Winery. The Copper Fox Winery, and now open the Copper Fox Bistro, located on the $1 Million Highway. Check us out on Facebook.
You have auto insurance because, let's face it, stuff happens. And then you feel punished with a rate hike after filing a claim? Erie Rate Lock changes all that. With Rate Lock from Erie Insurance, your low rate stays great until you change cars, drivers, or your address. For complete details or to get a seriously good quote, call St. Mary's Insurance, 814-834-2897. That's 814-834-2897.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage. It's not available in all states.
Have you heard that Zito Media is upgrading in St. Mary's to fiber to the home? Fiber is the most advanced internet platform available. Zito Fiber offers symmetrical speed tiers all the way up to 1 gigabit per second. Reduced downtime and latency compared with other internet connections. Zito Fiber has the speed to fit your needs, whether you're a streamer or gamer. Make the switch today by calling 844-ZITO-TV1 or text 814-200-0728.
Hi, this is Carol at St. Mary's Stone Mulch and More, and all of our coal has arrived. We have soft nut coal, hard nut coal, rice coal, buckwheat coal, and we can deliver that. You can pick it up. We also have a conveyor for a conveyor service, and our hardwood wood pellets are in now too. You can buy them by the ton, or you can even pick up a bag here or two. And we also have our rock salt in, and keep in mind that we can deliver bulk rock salt as well. We are LIHEAP approved, and we also are script participating. They'll want to stop by at 133 Locust Road here in St. Mary's, PA, or they can give us a call at 814-781-8334. And we also have driveway limestone, and when the weather gets real bad, we have anti-skid.
St. Mary's Stone Mulch and More, 133 Locust Road, St. Mary's. Call 814-781-8334. And be sure to visit us on Facebook.
Dr. Mary Reed Duckenow believes life is all about vision. How clear is your vision? Dr. Mary Reed Duckenow is the leading provider of optometry services and vision care products in northwestern PA. Dr. Duckenow wants to help you achieve and maintain a clear vision for years to come. Dr. Duckenow offers comprehensive vision examinations and specializes in diagnosis and treatment of a wide array of eye diseases, conditions, and problems. Seeing is believing. Schedule your appointment today by calling 965-3231 or 772-0674.
Back here to get set to go for second half action here from Clarion University. One thing we'd like to share for those of you on the river and those of you on D9and10sports.com as well. It was on our sister station on the river, WLEM AM 1250, that Cameron County boys were there in the consolation bracket. The Red Raiders season comes to a close tonight as they fall to Clarion 61-54 there at Cameron County High School. So start the second half. It's Oak County Catholic with the basketball here and controlling quickly. Luke Jansen underneath. He'll lay it in, and the Crusaders score quickly on their first offensive possession of the second half. Hartle now will control for North Clarion. Hagen Raider, far side. He will send it now to Don. Near side will bring it back around again here, and up top It will work back around underneath. Who's working with it there? That's Byers. He's going to get fouled underneath. And that is going to be against Michael Jacobs. His second, team's first of the second half. North Clarion inbounds here. Schmader with it. Schmader to the free throw line. Now it'll go back to Hartle. Hartle looking to jive there at the top of the key. Instead, he'll take it to the far side. Thought we were going to get a handoff. Didn't. Bring it back here near side. Schmader for three. Yes.
Big time shot there from Schmader.
He has 2 of those in the game, and now we're going to get a bit of a touch foul, if you will, here against North Clarion. That's Dom. That's his third. Now that's going to bring a sub off the bench, and that is number 11. That is, who is number 11? I don't actually have an 11 written down here.
Yeah, hold on. Ethan Carl.
Ah, okay. I had number 10 written down twice, and he was one of them. So it's Carl that checks in here. There we go. That would make a little more sense. We're going to get a jump ball here after I figured out everything with my scorebook here, and the possession arrow will favor the Crusaders.
It's okay, Tim. I actually did that. Dave caught that in my first in the first game. On my roster sheet, I had 2 number 1s for Otto Eldred.
But then the next person was a number 3, so by deduction, we figured that guy was number 2.
There we go. That's too much math for me right now.
Hartle misses that layup attempt. Rebound's going to go out of bounds to remain North Clarion basketball.
So inbounds will come from the baseline for North Clarion, as it will be Hargenrader to inbounds here, and he will get it in and get the ball immediately back in the corner for 3. That's a little short. Rebound controlled by Wasco. Wasco had Brindle running deep open, but he couldn't find him. So he'll hold the basketball, bring it across the timeline now. Now he lost the handle. We're on the floor. Timeout, ECC. We're going to take a 30-second timeout to retain possession.
Yeah, we'll keep it here and thank some of our D9 and 10 sports sponsors, maybe. Here we go. Gonna find the sheet again. Want to thank Hunter Station Golf Club. Hunter Station Golf Club, located 3 miles south of Tanesta, is opening for the season April 1st with both the golf course and the restaurant. Season passes on sale now. Check them out online at hunterstation.com. Also, by Tanesta Builder Supply with locations in Chippenville and Tanesta. Tanesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. TanestaBuilders.us.
I am ready for golf to start again. That's for sure.
You do some golfing, Tim?
I do. Probably might even be doing it a little bit more now that I live in Treasure Lake and have 2 golf courses within about 3/4 of a mile of my house, if that. Inbounds out of the timeout, Crusaders control, and it will be Brindle into the backcourt, now to the front court, and now to Adam Straub.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead. Call the game. What I have to say isn't important.
Wasco with it now on the near side wing. Straub at the free throw line. Straub looking to drive. Kicks back out after picking up his dribble. 3 on the way from Wasco near side. That's good.
Needless to say, the Crusaders' offense, Dave, has come to play.
Yeah, I tell you. Unselfish, find the open man, do the little things.
Hargenrader will respond with a 3 of his own, and we'll cut the lead back to where it was. It's 35-16. El County Catholic with the lead. Straub now to Jansen in transition, and he'll lay it off glass. All of a sudden here, we went from a basketball game to a wrestling match to now a track meet, as we're getting all the sports in here at Clarion University today. Continuing on with that, Hartle can't get his layup to go. Rebound, Crusaders will run in transition again. Brindle thought about a 3. Instead, we'll kick to Straub. Straub in the paint. His shot from the paint. That won't go. Rebound tipped around a few times, and we're going to save it inbounds with Hartle.
I'd have to imagine this is fun for El County Catholic. They play so many teams that want to slow it down that they don't get to run a little bit. I know that they like to do that sometimes.
North Clarion had possession. They don't anymore. Luke Jansen with the steal, and Brindle's going to bring it up here on the near side. Brindle with the basketball. Takes a step back from pressure a bit. Now to Jansen. Far side, Wasco. Wasco drives baseline. Can't get a shot to go off glass. Second chance won't go either from Jacob. Wasco ends up with it again. Floater from the baseline. That will go.
That was beautiful. And you know what? Tonight, North Clarion's had probably 5 or 6 times to take a charge and just haven't been able to do so.
So now North Clarion on the offensive end. Hardin Raiders going to try another three. That won't go. We're going to get a foul away from the shot, I think, against North Clarion. Wait for official Grumley. Yes, it was on Cole Byers, his second, team's second.
So we've got a 23-point lead here. We're a couple possessions away from having a continual clock here.
North Clarion just checked in Andrew Kastner for the first time, number 20.
And Elk County Catholic with possession of the basketball is, it looks like originally North Clarion, yeah, they are. They're going to be in that zone defense again, but they're going to have to bring pressure out to pressure the ball like they are now. Brindle with it. Brindle picks up his dribble now. He needs somewhere to go. Michael Jacobs gives him the outlet, and then he's fouled. And that will send the ball to the baseline to inbound for the Crusaders. See who the foul's on here. That's on 24. That's Byers. That's his third. Winner of this game faces DuBois Central Catholic on Saturday. Loser will face Otto Eldred. That is all yet to be determined for that game. Inbound, Straub had his shot. I guess we'll call it a block, but it was pretty much taken away, and the Wolves going the other way. Hartle with it, picks up his dribble, now looks back door, off glass, that won't go for Schmader. Schmader then couldn't control the rebound either, and Brindle with it now. Underneath, Straub has to handle a high pass, but lays it in afterwards.
Must have had some stickum on his hands. I can't believe he came down with that.
Those remind me of the old Jesse Bosnick to Josh Salter. The only difference is those guys were alley-ooping, dunking, as opposed to laying it up.
Yes. Schmader with it now for the Wolves, far side. And into the corner now we will go for a three. That's good from Carl.
It was a two.
Oh, was it a two? Okay, it was a two. So a long two then. It will be for North Clarion, and it's 41-18. But then Jordan Wasco quickly the other way. He lays it in. That's going to force a timeout from North Clarion. That will be a full timeout. So we'll get everything queued up here again. And we'll hear from our fine friends at the St. Mary's Auto Group here.
Hey everyone, it's Amy here from St. Mary's Auto Group. Do you have any extra vehicles sitting around like lawn ornaments? Well, you're in luck. We are in desperate need of pre-owned vehicles, and we want your car. Any year, any make, any model, we want it. Heck, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. Seriously, we want your car. Heck, we'll even buy you out of your lease. Call us anytime at 814-834-2000 to set up a no-cost-to-you appraisal on your vehicle, and we'll be happy to check it out and give you an aggressive offer before you walk out the door. If you are interested in upgrading to your current ride, don't forget that no one does pre-owned vehicles like we do. Every vehicle goes through a rigorous inspection process, gets a professional detail, and comes out with all available service records. We believe in being as transparent as possible about our vehicles. Stop into any of our stores along the $1 Million Highway or visit us online at stmariesautogroup.com. St. Mary's Auto Group, where buying and selling your car is fun, fast, and easy.
Back here at Clarion, as we had a little bit of an extended break here. Charlie Brindle's not on the floor for the Crusaders here. He went to the back with the trainer from North Clarion. Looks like he might have had a blood issue. So we'll have to see when he is able to return. North Clarion controlling the basketball out of the timeout as Hartle has it at the top of the key.
That North Clarion trainer brought to you by Clarion Rehab Services. ClarionRehab.com. As there's a three-pointer by Hartle.
He now has 6 in the ball game, and it trims our lead here. But it's 43-21. Elk County Catholic with the lead with 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. Now Wasco will travel, and I think that now is going to bring us to our media timeout here, which, Chris, I'll let you go ahead since we just heard from some of our fine friends here.
Yeah, our game tonight being brought to you by Pitt Bradford, where students love where they learn. Check them out online at upb.pitt.edu. An open house day is coming up on Friday, March 18th. To register, go to upb.pitt.edu/visit campus. Going to actually play one here, if you don't mind.
Located across the street from the Clarion Hospital, Clarion Rehabilitation Services Incorporated offers a variety of therapies to get you back in the game, including physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and now aquatic therapy at the Clarion County YMCA. Clarion Rehab's CHAMP program provides a sports medicine option to local athletes as well, including providing certified athletic trainers to Keystone, Clarion Limestone, and North Clarion, as well as a full-time ATC at its Clarion location. To find out more, go to clarionrehab.com or call them at 814-226-1356.
Back here at Clarion.
Dave's trying to take my head off over here.
We need the trainer up here.
Yeah, we have a blood issue here at the whatever we're calling this, the radio and video platform here behind the scorer's table. As the trainers have been busy here tonight, just means the kids are playing hard. We're going to go with that. Colin Schmader will get the inbounds to start after the timeout here in the third quarter. Elk County Catholic 43, North Clarion 21. Drive by Hartle. That won't go on his shot there. Rebound controlled by Straub, and then we're going to get a foul. Be the fourth team foul against North Clarion.
Should be on Byers.
That would be his fourth. And so that will bring Carl back into the game, Ethan Carl for North Clarion. And we'll shift the personnel for North Clarion around a bit. Inbounds comes to Brindle, who's back, by the way. I didn't mention that, but he is back. He came back out relatively quickly. Straub to the elbow, picks up his dribble. Now ball on the floor after a tip pass. Brindle comes up with it. He's going to drive, kick to Nussbaum underneath. Nussbaum, spin, lay in. Yes, for Colby Nussbaum. His second bucket of the game and 5 in the ball game. Quickly the other way. Hartle will put up a shot from just inside the three-point line. That won't go. Straub with the rebound. Wasco will outlet there, and now Brindle in the backcourt against full court pressure here from North Clarion. Looks like they're looking to trap here when we can. Straub could have probably been called for an offensive foul there, but he wasn't. We'll get a tie-up, and it will be possession arrow favoring Elk County Catholic. With 1:41 left to go in the third quarter, Elk County Catholic 45, North Clarion 21. Brindle in the backcourt, and now we'll dribble into the front court. Wasco spinning away from his man, kicks the ball underneath. Nussbaum had his shot blocked as it was Schmader with the block there. He grabs the basketball, forces it ahead. It was tipped by Straub on a pass intended for Hargenrader, and North Clarion will inbound in front of their bench.
24-point lead for the Crusaders here. Minute 22 remaining in the third quarter.
45-21 the score with the Crusaders in the lead. Schmader's going to drive. He can't get his layup to go. Rebound controlled by the Crusaders. Wasco with it. Now to Brindle. Brindle just near there to the Clarion Golden Eagle logo on the floor here at Coach Cal Court in Tippin Gymnasium. Did I get them all? I think so. Underneath, Straub will lay it in after a backdoor pass. And Adam Straub now with 8 in the ball game. And it's 47-21, Elk County Catholic with the lead. Hartle now to Schmader. Kick back here, near side. Dom can't get his shot to go. Rebound controlled by Straub.
Dave's the only one old enough here to probably remember watching Coach Calipari play college basketball. So.
Yep, absolutely.
Straub in the paint, kicks backdoor to Jansen, and the Crusaders will grow the lead again, 49-21. Now we're 2 points away from the running clock, but we'll get a foul before anything else here against Jordan Wasco. I think, nope, I stand corrected. Don't get ahead of Mr. Grumley here, as it will be on Luke Jansen. And that's the second team foul against the Crusaders as well. It will be North Clarion to inbound. And I think, is North Clarion going to take a timeout here? They are. And let me see here. North Clarion does have a 30 left, but he's going to use a full here instead of the 30. Crusader basketball on the river, being brought to you by some of our fine sponsors that have been with us for a long time here on the river. They include the Straub Insurance Agency, St. Mary Stone Mulch and More, Elk County Excavating, Keystone Audiology, Taylor Glass Specialist, Adams Car Repair, Newell Plumbing and Heating, Suburban Building Centers, Liberty Press Metals, Keystone Audiology, Meyer, Wagner, Brown & Krause, Dr. Mary Reed Duckenell, Elk County Foods, St. Mary's Auto Group, Raleigh Family Chiropractic, St. Mary's Beverage, St. Mary's Insurance, Zito Media, St. Mary's Carbon, DePrater's Beverage, and Gert Tool and Die. 16.4 left in the third quarter here, as it's Elk County Catholic 49, North Clarion 21.
Yeah, I've got a non-District 9 score update. This is from girls basketball over in District 10. But some of our District 9 people might be interested because it involves the Warren Lady Dragons. They defeat Grove City 47-25. They will play for another District 10 Class 5A title up there, coming up on Saturday afternoon at a time and place to be announced.
Warren has definitely developed themselves a very nice, on both sides, really, the boys and the girls.
Yeah, and girls coach Lisa Levan.
Yep.
I was telling her one day that I was coming over to do an Elk County Catholic, I think it was the game at Du Bois, and she was like, Coach Straub, she tries to model her program after Coach Straub's program. So there's a lot of, Warren was, people don't know this. At one point in time, Warren was a District 9 member. We're talking way back in the 30s and 40s. They have a couple of District 9 championships.
Right.
As does Hickory. Hickory has a District 9 championship back in the 1930s as well.
No, I don't remember those, Chris.
So number 50 in here for North Clarion. That's I don't have that. Hold on. We'll grab my. I'll try to see if I can get you it for you guys.
We do have some other players in here for North Clarion, as right now it's Watterson controlling there. And now far side, a drive there from Irwin. He'll put up a shot. He'll be fouled with 2 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And we'll have a foul against Elk County Catholic, I should say.
So North Clarion's gone deep onto the bench. 50 is Gavin Howarth.
Gavin Howarth, yes, okay.
Sophomore.
Free throw here from Drake Irwin is no good on his first, so he'll have one more.
Wondering if Coach Musa is sending a message here, Dave, of some sort.
Very well, maybe. Looking for maybe this weekend.
Second free throw will also be no good. Will fight for the rebound. That's James Foradora, who fought for the rebound there for the Crusaders, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, it's Elk County Catholic 49, North Clarion 21. Fourth quarter coming up on D9and10sports.com and The River 98.9.
Northwestern Pennsylvania is so industry-driven. One of the great places to help you make the right repairs, the right adjustments, have the right tools to work is Gert Tool and Die. Gert Tool and Die has 2 locations with the state-of-the-art technology and equipment. 356 West Creek Road in St. Mary's and B&B Tool and Die, Beechwood Road Emporium. Between the 2 shops, all the knowledge you need to help design and manufacture compaction tooling for your business that'll get the job done right. Call today for a quote at 834-3888. Into Sales is a full-service distributor of paper products, packaging equipment, janitorial, chemicals, and supplies, and industrial safety products. They've been serving industrial, educational, medical, and government institutions since 1965. Their large warehouse is fully stocked with products from leading manufacturers for quick and reliable delivery to your facility. Products from SC Johnson, Buckeye, SBS, 3M, and SureTape are just a few of the many products that Into Sales stocks and that are available for immediate delivery because Into Sales customers are number 1. They do their very best to accommodate special products and requests. Protecting the environment is one of Into Sales' top priorities. That's why they carry a large volume of towels and tissue products made from recycled materials. Contact Into Sales today to see what they can do for you. Into Sales, 1062 Johnsonburg Road, St. Mary's. Call 834-7881.
Back here at Clarion University, Cole Byers with a bucket to start things off for North Clarion here, as it's now 49-23. Elk County Catholic with the lead as we're in the fourth quarter of play. Winner of this game will face Du Bois Central Catholic, a 50-39 winner here earlier this evening in the district championship. That's who waits the winner of this one. Adam Straub is going to drive. He will be fouled. And he will go to the free throw line for one more after the good bucket.
I'd say it's safe to say we're going to get a rubber match between the Crusaders and the Cardinals.
We might have some blood on this one too.
We're definitely getting our use out of athletic trainer here this evening, and so we'll see if we can get the blood controlled here quickly enough for
the North Clarion trainer's going. I didn't realize I was doing a wrestling match tonight.
Really. I mean, at this time of the year, the kids are playing as hard as they can, these young student athletes. But, definitely intense here tonight in terms of that. Free throw, no good for Adam Straub. And so the score will hold at 51-23. Elk County Catholic with the lead. North Clarion now with the basketball. Aiden Hartle has it. Now far side, we will go to Dom. Dom drives. He can't get his shot to go because it was partially blocked. Brindle pushes ahead. Jansen, shot fake. Can't get his shot to go at first, but he will on the second go.
And that is the mercy rule. We are in the running clock mercy rule now. 30 points.
3 quickly the other way for Hargan Raider. And now he is in double figures with 10 points in this game.
And if you're not familiar with the mercy rule, it doesn't stop just because it went back underneath 30. I still contend it should if it gets to like 15.
I would probably tend to agree with you there, but Brindle will drive and take some of those points back. That's Brindle's first bucket since the second quarter, by the way. And it's 55-26, Elk County Catholic with the lead. And now we're going to get an illegal screen against North Clarion.
It's on Hargan Raider.
Number 24.
Nope.
That'll be his fifth.
And that's his fifth. So Byers' night will be done. And we'll have a substitution here. Who came in? Who did I miss here?
Number 20 came in.
Okay.
So, 20.
Yeah. Andrew Kastner came in. And we will inbound in front of the North Clarion bench. And Wasco will control. Wasco pushing down the far sideline now. Now Jansen kicks Nussbaum. Can't get his shot to go at first. Gets his own rebound back. Going to try it again, and this time it will go. Colby Nussbaum, 7 points in the game. 57-26. Elk County Catholic with the lead. Hartle controlling up at the top. Now to the free throw line. Now drives in the paint. Off glass and good. 8 points for Aiden Hartle in the game now. 57-28. And we're going to get a jump ball here. Yep. As Jordan Wasco attempted to have a shot there, and we'll get it on the block for the jump ball as Will Wortman will check back in for the Crusaders here.
Possession arrow in favor of ECC.
Again, clock running here. We are in the mercy rule.
Oh, that's why. I was wondering why my clock wasn't.
Yes.
Why our clock on the screen wasn't, and I forgot that we were in the mercy rule.
Yep. Yeah, we are in the mercy rule, and Nussbaum now off the inbounds will lay it in for another bucket for him, and he has 9 in the ball game here. 59-28. Elk County Catholic with the lead and headed to the District 9 championship game where they will face DuBois Central Catholic. Hargan Raider controls far side for 3. He can't get that to go. Michael Jacobs will pull down the rebound. And Jordan Wasco is going to take his time here dribbling up and across the midcourt line here at Clarion. And now we will get a foul against Josh Daum. That's his 4th. And that's the team's 7th. So if I have that right, that would be, they only have 6 on the board, so I must have added 1 extra there somewhere. So either way, it will be now the Crusader basketball. As Wasco with it, now near side, Jansen. Up top, Nussbaum, now far side, into the corner will go to Wasco. He'll drive baseline and lay it in. Jordan Wasco now with 12 in the game, and it's 61-28. Elk County Catholic. 3 from the far side for North Clarion. That won't go. And pushing ahead now here. And a pass stolen away here as Schmader comes up with a steal. He's going to look to drive into the paint. Off glass. Good.
Yeah, we've seen a clinic tonight from Elk County at both ends of the floor.
So I have the score on my book 61-30. They have 59-30.
I have 61-30 as well.
So I think we missed a bucket somewhere there on the big scoreboard. We got Josh Dahm picked up his 5th personal foul here for North Clarion, and now we're going to shoot 1-1 with Jordan Wasco. So
if you have 61 and I have 61, then I'm trusting that we're at 61.
I have 61, so I'm assuming that's where we are. We'll have a media timeout. We'll let Chris get in some of his fine sponsors here for the final media timeout of the game here.
Yeah, we'll go to the Pitt Bradford.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. We're not just any university, because you're not just any student. Just think about what you can accomplish in 4 years. No, scratch that. What can't you accomplish? Everything changes when you love where you learn, where the classes are small and the doors are open. It's hard to explain, but once you're here, you'll see. Ready to discover your path? Come love where you learn at Pitt Bradford.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Back here at Clarion University, coming out of our final media timeout, it is, we think.
It is. I just looked at another media outlet, and they also have 61-30 as well.
Yeah, so we're missing 2 points on the big scoreboard here, but it's 61-30, El County Catholic with the lead, and we're shooting 1-1 with Jordan Wasco coming out of the timeout. So Wasco gets his feet set, shoots, and he'll make that free throw to get one more here from the free throw line. So 62-30.
I'll say something that never happened when I used to run the book and actually one of the referees tonight, Ryan Smith, was my longtime clock operator here for years. Smitty and I did that here at Clarion when I worked here at Clarion University. You never had to worry about the scoreboard not matching eventually. Like, it might be off for a moment or two, but we were constantly making sure that wasn't the case. This is a big game. You can't have that.
So 63-30 is our score here as North Clarion controlling here. Hartle's going to put up a three. That won't be good off the near side rim. Wasco is going to control the rebound as for both teams we have some of the bench players in here. Wasco controlling for the Crusaders. He picks up and kicks back now. It will go to Noah Cherry. Now Will Wortman. Wasco's going to get the basketball again back up at the top. So the Crusaders trying to use some clock here. Now we're going to get a foul against Hargenrader. That's his first. And the team's ninth. So we'll shoot 1-1 again. And North Clarion, you got to get somebody down there in the bottom block there. There you go. And we'll shoot 1-1. And did we, we're going to call a violation here, I believe, the Crusader players on the near side of the floor that were over here talking to Coach Straub. So wipe the free throw out on the violation for being below the free throw line. That's what that call is.
That's a bunch of young players who just didn't realize the rule.
And we're going to get a foul then on a drive from Aiden Hartle. And that will be on Will Wortman, his first, team's fourth. And that will bring on Key Kang for El County Catholic. And I believe that makes the last player, it does, for the Crusaders to see playing time here. So Coach Straub has used his entire 10-man team tonight. No good on a long two there from Schmader for Dora with the rebound. Cherry controlling now. He had it poked away. Hargenrader with the steal. Hargenrader pushes it ahead. Underneath, we'll have a shot blocked. That's Watterson trying to get one there. Crusaders now control. Now nobody controls. It's off a foot of a North Clarion player, and it will be ECC basketball to go the length of the floor. If you followed all that, there'll be a test later. Noah Cherry controlling on the far side of the floor. He loses his footing, and we're going to get a foul called. I'm not so sure about that one, but either way, Hargenrader's going to pick up his second and the team's 10th, and that will send Noah Cherry to the free throw line to shoot 2.
And you wonder at what point maybe North Clarion looks to take out a couple of those players to get them ready for this weekend, so they don't tweak an ankle.
Yeah, we do not know it right now where that consolation game will be played, what time, what day.
I'm going way out on a limb, and I'm going to say it's going to be Friday at Kane.
So that's Chris's prediction. Second free throw, by the way, is good for Noah Cherry after he misses the first. I don't know whether the plan is to go to neutral site or are we going to the higher seed.
I think in this case, with schools that far apart, you're going to probably see a neutral site.
I would hope, anyways. Hartle will drive, and he'll get fouled, so we're going to shoot a couple more free throws here. As
they keep changing how they're doing the clock on me here.
Right. Well, the clock shouldn't have stopped until the official said stop the clock there, but it did stop a bit early there. But Hartle will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. He'll make the first here.
Already having trouble with the score, so I guess he shouldn't be.
Yeah, 64-31 is where we stand right now, actually. Second free throw is also good for Aiden Hartle. So
all they can see is the score on our feed, so they know it's 64.
For those of you following on the video feed from D9and10sports.com, you have the right one. It's just playing games with me, looking at one score in my book and another on the scoreboard here. But that will be Colby Nussbaum who will lay in for another basket here to extend the Crusader lead to now 66-32. And North Clarion now with the basketball, free throw line. It will be Hartle. Now we're going to put up a long three. That's good. That might have been from North Clarion High School, as that one was way downtown. 64-35, ball on the floor. Hargenrader with a steal. Hargenrader's going to lay it off glass and get some more points in the book for him. As it's 60, let me make sure I get it right, 66-37. Cherry now to Key Kang on the near side for the Crusaders. Colby Nussbaum. Nussbaum needs an outlet from the post. We'll find it in Wortman. Wortman dribbles along the sideline here, takes it back up top as we're under a minute left to go here in regulation. North Clarion coach wants a foul to get his subs in, but we haven't had it yet. Key Kang's going to set up for 3. That won't go. For Dora, second chance. That won't go either. And now controlling is North Clarion, and we're going to get a timeout just to do substitutions here. So I don't think we're going to actually take the timeout here. We'll just get the substitutions in. I can't imagine either coach really wants to take the timeout at this point in time, so we'll just get our subs in here.
I want to thank the Patent Professional Group. Check them out online at patentprofessionalgroup.com and CNA Trees, facebook.com/CA Trees814.
So, North Clarion controlling here as it's Holworth with it now on far side. It will go to Kastner. And North Clarion working the ball around here on a bit of a weave as Holworth has it now again to the baseline. He tries to get a shot up. That won't go. Elk County Catholic with the basketball. Cherry can just hold it in the backcourt, or Will Wortman, whichever one. But that's going to be your final here from Clarion University. It is Elk County Catholic 66, and it is North Clarion 37. Elk County Catholic advancing to the District 9 championship game on Saturday to face Du Bois Central Catholic. I'll tell you what, if you want to run another ad or two on your end, I'll add everything up, and we'll wrap her up here.
Welcome to the University of Pittsburgh at Bradford. We're not just any university, because you're not just any student. Just think about what you can accomplish in 4 years. No, scratch that. What can't you accomplish? Everything changes when you love where you learn, where the classes are small and the doors are open. It's hard to explain, but once you're here, you'll see. Ready to discover your path? Come love where you learn at Pitt Bradford.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Back here at Clarion University, as our final score once again is Elk County Catholic 66, North Clarion 37. To run through the stats here first for North Clarion, Zeeland Hargenrader, your leading scorer in this one with 12 points. Colin Schmader with 11, Aiden Hartle with 10, and then 2 each from Ethan Carl and Cole Byers to round out the scoring for North Clarion here in this one. For Elk County Catholic, leading scorer Jordan Wasco with 14 points in this game. I beg your pardon, Luke Jansen was the leading scorer for Elk County Catholic. It was 16. Jordan Wasco with 14. Colby Nussbaum ends up with 11, and Adam Straub with 10. So the Crusaders with 4 players in double figures in this one. Charlie Brindle, who is normally one of those, did not. He had 9. We also had 5 from Michael Jacobs and a 1 of 2 free throw performance from Noah Cherry. Our player of the game is sponsored by the Straub Insurance Agency. I'm sure you probably have a sponsor for the player of the game.
Yeah, the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg.
So for this, I'll tell you what, if you guys want to, I'll pick a player of the game for Elk County Catholic. You can pick a player of the game.
Just go ahead. We're gonna pick an Elk County Catholic kid. Whoever you pick is gonna be ours.
Okay. At that point, I will probably at this point give it to Jordan Wasco for his 3 there, but then a big second half for him. He had 11 of his 14 points in the second half to Jordan Wasco. So our Straub Insurance Agency player of the game and Allegheny Grill, correct?
Yep, the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the game. We're going to get a T-shirt to Mr. Wasco.
There you go. So it's our player of the game here this evening. So Elk County Catholic, they will advance to the District 9 championship game. North Clarion will go to the consolation game. We will call it the normal consolation game to what we're used to determine 3 and 4 for District 9. We know the District 9 championship game will be here on Saturday. We don't know yet where the consolation game will be yet for the boys' end. Anything to add to finish up here, guys?
And then we still have another consolation game for the 5th and 6th, teams to play in to see who will be the 5th one. We know Clarion is one of the teams that will be
still
in that
waiting
game.
on something. I haven't gotten anything from Dan Nelson or Eric Mortimer on their game.
On that would have been who? Johnsonburg and Union.
Yeah,
and that would have been beg your pardon. That would have been a 7 o'clock tip.
I was a little surprised I haven't seen anything on that one yet.
Okay, so we do know that Clarion is one of those teams that will play in that game because that was on our sister station WLEM, as it was Clarion defeating Cameron County. So unfortunately for us at Salter Communications, the Cameron County Red Raider season came to a close tonight. But we will continue on with Elk County Catholic boys and girls. But, of course, you can stay up to date with all the scores and information on D9and10sports.com and, of course, the River 98.9 with that crazy guy they call Gary Mitchell in the morning. You can listen to him. He'll have all your information for you tomorrow morning. So,
hey, thanks, guys. I really appreciate you and Gary, Tim, and your owner as well at Salter Communications for agreeing to do this simulcast with us. And hey, maybe we'll get to do one in the champ. Maybe we'll get to do a couple of them in the championship game too. Gary and I were talking to see how this went tonight. We'll talk again tomorrow and then see where we go from there. But it's always nice. We had a chance to team up last year for Clarion versus Elk Volleyball in the district championships. So always appreciate you guys and everything you do for these athletes too. We're all in this for the same thing. And so anytime we can work together, it's a pleasure on my end.
Yeah, and in the end, it's all about getting the publicity and everything for the student athletes. That's what's the most important thing. So once again, our final score, Elk County Catholic 66, North Clarion 37. You have been watching District 9 playoff basketball on D9 and 10 Sports, and you have been listening on the River 98.9.